trying to be romantic, I'll hit it from the back just so you don't get attached.
That day, dude. You look lonely. I can fix that. Live your life. Live it without me, because there is no place for us together.
You should be proud of yourself and look in the mirror and say, listen, I give you everything. And I think all of us, we should do that. Because New Year, we change the page, we have many things to win, we have to believe on that. If not, it will be a nightmare.
You just never stop. Then there was no world. I shut everything out. So you put on the blinders and you have tunnel vision on what that ultimate goal is. And I didn't want to go back after it and say I should have done or could have done this. I trained my ass off. I was always on track with everything. I mean, everything was structured. I lived in a fucking box in order to be the best. I challenged myself every day when I went to the gym and said, okay, can I be stronger this week? Can I do this movement, feel better about it from the week prior? What challenges can I face?
I was just so young and just, I was so, naive that I really didn't know much about anything. I really didn't know how to pose. I really didn't know anything, but I had the physique, I had the structure. Once I learned how to eat and learned how to, train properly, I wanted to be the best. My dad my dad was a pusher, man. I hated my dad a lot of times early in my life because he would just make me work and taught me to be a machine.
She said I would never amount to anything because I didn't like school. Well, I didn't like school because my father died when I was 10 years old. And my dad used to take me to school and pick me up every day. And one day, I woke up and my mother said, you gotta walk to the bus stop because your dad's back is hurting. So my father couldn't take me. And I had to get on that bus. And my father wasn't there to pick me up. And 2 weeks later, I'm at a funeral. I was 10 years old, my father's funeral. So that lady, Miss Jenkins, who told me I'd never amount to anything, it just pissed me off. Because at this time, my father died, I was in 6th grade. And when she told me this, I was in 10th grade in high school. And you know what I said to Miss Jenkins? I said,
forgive me. I feel it again. The pull to the light.
The loneliness came back, worse than I remembered. I don't get it. I know I'm doing the right thing. You haven't seen it. And what is this? Why do we feel this so deep within inside? It means all left is out. I don't know what to do. Fuck. What's wrong with me? I wanted to vanish so completely that even I would not remember me. No feelings, no memories, just the freedom of oblivion. I realize now that I wanted to disappear, to get so lost that nobody ever found me.
Pain is temporary. It may last for a minute, or an hour, or a day, or even a year, but eventually it will subside, and something else will take its place. If I quit, however, it will last forever.
I had a lot of dreams of being the best in the world, and every time I would compete, they'd say to me, Dan, you look pretty good, but you're short. And I'd say, I didn't know I was short till you told me. I thought I was 6 foot. I feel like I'm 6'4".